Okay, today we are getting back on track. We've managed to get back on track a little bit, but we've got quite an interesting manager that we're facing off with. Phil Neville now manages MK Dons. Phil Neville. What? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video, Football Manager, and it's episode number 35 I believe of In the Saddle. Today, like I say, two quite interesting League One games, MK Dons first, then Colchester. We've managed to get back on track a little bit, but as you can see here, we are not top of the league. We have a game in hand. We'll go back top of the league with that game in hand if we can beat MK Dons. Really, it's all down to that form in the last two episodes. It was woeful and we struggled with it. But since then, it's not been too bad. Oldham, bottom of the league. I set it to the fixture you want, and that's the result you want. A 5-1 win. Brilliant. Politic with 2, Batista Maya and Bryn Mulvaney getting 2 as well. We followed that up with a 3-0 home win over Chesterfield. Really, really good result again. Bryn Mulvaney scoring twice again. Bryn Mulvaney was also on the score sheet against Tranmere, a late winner, so to speak. It was a snowy pitch. We struggled with it, but we got the result, and that could be massive by the end of the season. QPR though, a difficult game, and we lost by a goal to nil. QPR are sitting in 4th or 3rd now, so they're the best of the chasing pack. We do have to watch them. They had an early goal, we had shot after shot but couldn't score, and in the end we lost the game, so it is what it is. MK Dons today though, we are right at the end of January. It's transfer deadline day, so there's a couple of things we need to speak about. There's only really been one out, and that's a loan deal. Sean Mackey's gone on loan to Gillingham. I think he's a good player, particularly for the level, but there's a reason he's gone. He wasn't playing as well, so out he goes. I tried to get rid of him permanently, but this was the only offer he had, so they're paying £5,000 of his wages, which is the full amount, so job done. And the reason he's gone is because we've brought in this man, Joel Lopez, a left back, permanent left back from Arsenal. We signed him for £225,000. I think he'll go on to be worth a lot more than that. I just think he's a lot better than what we had, to be honest with you. If I compare him with Miles Kennel, actually compare him with Sean Mackey, well, that doesn't look as good. But in terms of the key stuff, first touch, marking, tackling, he's a better player physically, good mental stats. I like Joel Lopez. I think he's very good. His contract was running out at the end of the season, so I managed to pick him up for quite a cheap deal actually, from Arsenal. I don't know why I've clicked on that. In contract wise, he's not too bad either. I think he'll be a very good player for us going forward, and he slots in as number 1, so that's brilliant. What's this? Armando Bro has placed on the Millwall loan list. I mean, no, I'm not going to do that. His best season was with Rochdale in League 2, and he's really well there, but no, it would be a bad move. It is bloody hot today. It is bloody hot. The window's shut for now. I think it may come open at some point because it is bloody hot, but we crack on. The team for today is pretty comfortably the best team we've got. Kelleher in goal, Niall Mason back from suspension to play here. Baja and Cardoso have got a good partnership going on in the middle. The thing is with Giancarlo Cardoso, we've got him for another year. We've managed to confirm it, so he will be here next year, whether we're in the Championship or League One. He will be here. Joel Lopez will be at the left back position, as I say, come in, and he started well. Sort of 6.8 least is pretty good for a left back, so I'll take that. Zambarek and Magoma in the middle. Paris Magoma will be signing a new contract. We've had a bit of an issue of he wasn't happy with his playing time, but we should get that done. Eddie Brown as well, we need to try and get that done. I wonder if I can do that right now. Looks like we can actually. So you want that, and you want that much. I'm happy to give it you. I think he's worth keeping no matter what, even if we do sell him sort of in the summer. I'd rather get the money for him. Andy Holmes will play right wing today. Dennis Politic had a bad game against QPR. He's dropped out for that. Dylan Levitt behind the striker. Batista Maya. We're going to give him the inside forward position, actually. I think he's been doing perfectly fine. I want to try and get the absolute best out of him. And maybe that's the option to do it. He's right-footed. He likes cutting inside, so let's play to that. Let's play to his advantage. And maybe it'll come off. And then, of course, Bryn Mulvaney up front, who is going to break a player of the match record if he wins it today. 32 league goals in 31 league appearances is incredible. That's the best season I've ever seen on this game so far. And we're only in January. He could genuinely hit 50. I wasn't planning on bringing on anyone else, but this guy's come on my horizon. It's another loan deal, which means we won't be able to play all the best players we've got because a lot of them are loan players. You can only play 5 in your 16, so he may miss out at times. But Frank Berry Blackwood is coming in, not just for the name, even though it is a superb name. He plays this sort of attacking midfield position, and I just think he's quite good. Quite good. Well-rounded. Has a lot to offer in this division. 12 passing, 15 technique, good crossing ability. Dribbling is pretty good. He's brave. He's got 16 flair, which I really like. 12 off the ball. His vision, I think, could be a bit better, but he's physically quite good. If he comes in and makes some sort of impact in the last few months of the season, brilliant as far as I'm concerned. If he doesn't, then so be it. And actually, because we haven't confirmed the team yet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay, I was going to say he's going to come into the bench, but he's not because we already have 5 in the thing, and that's the problem. Russ Sykes is sitting there going, what? Hang on. I'm already here on loan. But anyway, we move on. It is game day, and that is the team as we've run through it already. It's going to be quite an interesting test. They are 16th, but this is a game you should expect us to win. It's a game I expect us to win. They're playing 4-4-2, and I'm trying to play us a little bit wider. Hopefully that goes into our advantage. They've got maybe Morris up front is the one to watch. Carlton Morris, he's a real-life player. 13 in 28 is pretty good for a side like MK Dons. I nearly called them Millwall then. They wouldn't. That's offensive. For us, again, it's quite simple. You get Mulvaney, you get Batista Maya into the game, and you look comfortable from there. But it looks like MK Dons will come forward here first. We're at home, of course, so let's try and entertain the Saddlers fans. Carvalho, though, for MK Dons, whipped in towards Wells, and it's over. That's not what you want to see. With a win here, we do go back top of the league, but we will also go... hang on a minute. Batista Maya, Wallacott makes a save. We'll also go sort of 10 points clear at the top of the table. Ahead of automatic promotion. I'll get distracted because we've scored a goal. Andy Holmes on the score sheet. I am glad I brought him in and I didn't drop him back out for the other loanee then as well, because that was nearly an option. It's his second goal of the season. It's a mess at the back. It is an absolute mess. Great pass by Batista Maya. Mulvaney probably should score. Wallacott sort of just palmed it and it's sort of deflected off his own hands. And Andy Holmes says, thank you very much. That's the perfect start. Confidence building. Perfect. And with that, we do move back to the top of the league, and hopefully we never let it slip again. Never, ever, ever. Interesting that they're having more possession. That very rarely happens with us. But yeah, possession-wise, we're not dominant. So I wonder. Batista Maya whipping a free kick, though. Goals-wise, we're dominant. Jan Zambarek as well. I love it when he scores. He is the man of the save, really, of the whole save type of thing. Second goal of the season for him. Really good. Good header as well from Jan Zambarek. Up from the back. Batista Maya, another assist to go to his name. He's having a stellar year once again. I won't be able to sign him at the end of the year. I know that for certain. His contract runs out at Bayern Munich. I went to offer him a contract and he wants £16,000. That's a no. Cardiff, I think, might sign him, which is annoying. So we may see him next season and we may sob when he scores against us. And at 2-0, we look comfortable, really comfortable, to the point that I probably could make a couple of changes. I'm going to make one. And it might sound daft, but I'm going to get Batista Maya off. I'm going to get Joel Casey some more game time as much as he can. He'll have 20 minutes to try and impress here as a winger, but that's it. The rest can stay as it is. Bryn Mulvaney, not on the score sheet and not playing well. He won't have his player of the match today. It looks like it's going to be Jan Zambarek, which is nice. Colchester are beating Doncaster, by the way, in the other game. That's who we play in the second game today. So they're coming into it in some form. Battle of the Titans. They're in 5th in the league. Could be up to 4th, actually, with that win. So it'll be interesting. 10 minutes to go here. And I mentioned Mulvaney's not playing too well. He's going to come off. Eddie Brown, you've got 9 minutes to see if you want to get a goal today. He is a good sort of second striker to have in this league. He's a good first striker to have in this league. He's proven that last year. But when you got obviously Bryn Mulvaney, that doesn't happen. But he's the perfect backup to him for us. He's more than perfect. They're coming forward here though. Or when Hammerleinen has flashed it wide. I said that really well. I'm proud of myself. Frustrated that we've conceded 13 shots to a side that are 16th in the league. That's a little bit worrying. Great tackle by Lopez there, but O'Sullivan smashes it in. I'm just I'm not letting this happen. We're going to go cautious because I am not letting this slip. That would be so frustrating if we did. Okay, time should tick down. We're going to see the highlight here with 3 minutes to go. So maybe cautious wasn't the right option. And they have a man advantage coming forward here. It's a ball over the top. Harry Chapman is onside. It's saved. And Morris, he was offside. Thank God for that. Oh, thank God for that. We nearly threw it away right there. Doncaster have also scored quite late on in the game. It looks like both teams are going to get a win though, and they do. Walsall 2, MK Dons 1. I don't like how we let them into it at the end there. I am going to that second half wasn't acceptable. I hope the boys realise that, because we were 2-0 up, we were comfortable. We could have gone on to win that 3 or 4-0, and instead we've let it slip. There's your confirmation. Batista Maya will be going to Cardiff next year. Where are Cardiff right now? They're 11th in the Championship, so I mean, odds are if we go up, there's a good chance we'll play against it next year. I'm just looking at Colchester's form, and in the league, they're unbeaten in like 3 months. So this is actually a really, really tough game. We did lose to them earlier in the year. We beat them in the Leeton.com Trophy. That confused me. In the draw, it was a 1-1 draw. So, yeah, this might not be so straightforward. But what it could be for us is a chance to send a message actually to a lot of the other teams out there that actually we are good enough to win the league. We are going to be the champions. No one can stop us. QPR, ignore QPR. Don't worry about QPR. Sunderland, I'm not worried about. I mean, I am worried about Sunderland. Jesus Christ, I'm worried about Sunderland. I'm hoping we've had all our little blips in one giant terrible December, and for the rest of the season it's plain sailing. I could be wrong. So here we go then. Sunderland have got Bradford City at home, so it's a game you'd expect them to win. So the top of the table could sort of change hands here, because Colchester, a difficult game. We're away from home. I would take a draw now, but that would put Sunderland back top of the league, so it's going to be an interesting one. It's interesting, the team we're playing. 2 changes, one enforced, one that's a choice. Rhys Williams comes into the back for Lucas Bayer, who is suspended for this one, too many yellow cards. The back 4 is the rest, as you'd expect. Zambaret, Magoma as well. Holmes and Batista, Maya and Mulvaney all keep their spot. Dylan Levitt drops out though. We're going to give Barry Blackwood his first opportunity to impress. I just want to see what he does. He slots in there perfectly. Dylan Levitt can drop to the bench. We're going to give him we'll give him number 38, I guess. That's not good, is it? Jesus, that's what you get when you make a late signing in January. There's just no numbers left. The man to watch for them is this guy, Samuel Adozie, who's having a pretty good year, 10 goals in 27 appearances. Doesn't look fantastic, but his recent form, which we can't look at, has been superb. He scored goals, I think it's 4 in 4 I saw recently, so he's going to be one to watch. Okay, highlight after 40 seconds. We made a great start last time out. We might be doing something here. Lopez down the line to Batista Maya. Mulvaney's in the box, of course. Batista Maya right to the byline, finds a cross, and Frank Berry Blackwood, with possibly his first touch as a Walsall player, says, "I'll score you your goal, boss." Colchester 0, Walsall 1. We're under a minute into the game. Really good play by Batista Maya, by the way. I say he likes to cut inside. This time he surprised me. He went to the byline. Barry Blackwood's on the floor, but he posts it in anyway. Poked it in is what I meant. Really good start. Another highlight. We're under 5 minutes into the game, but we are looking good coming forward perhaps. Zambarek might be a switch on here. It's a lovely switch from Jan Zambarek. Mason needs to find a cross. I mean, we're working it again. It's into Bryn Mulvaney, and Evdomov makes a very good save for Colchester. We are looking good early on, though, here. The corner in. Rhys Williams. Oh, it's another fabulous save by Evdomov. That's better than the first one. That was really, really good. But, I mean, that's how you want to make an impact on your debut, isn't it? 1 minute in, a goal to show for it. We've got 4 loanies as our 4 attacking players, but they're all very, very good. We're coming forward again here. Barry Blackwood to Batista Maya towards Mulvaney, and Andy Holmes. Oh, it's flashed just wide. We're getting really good chances here, and I'm worried that we're not taking them. I know we're a goal up, but I feel like we could be 2-0 up already. And now Colchester come forward. As I say, they are 3rd in the league, so we have to watch them. Headed away well, though. Zambaret might be able to break. There's a ball over the top for Mulvaney, who's got the pace to run through, and Bryn Mulvaney gets his 36th league goal of the season, or 36th goal of the season in all competitions anyway. Really good goal. Bryn Mulvaney at his best. A lovely ball from Jan Zambarek. Really, really good ball from Zambarek. And Mulvaney's finish across the goalkeeper is deadly. I won't be able to get him back next season. I've tried already. Arsenal want him to play with better players. But if we go up, maybe we'll get a chance. Colchester free kick in here though, and they've pulled a goal back immediately just to ruin the buzz. Stephen Humphreys on the score sheet. Damn. Okay, let's not get complacent, boys. This game is full of highlights. 25 minutes in, and we've a highlight right from the kickoff. And Williams will go all the way back to Kelleher. That worried me for a minute then. That did worry me. I think Sunderland are winning because we're only a point ahead still, so they are winning already. But so are we so far. We're coming forward again. Holmes to Mulvaney again, and Evtemov saves it. He's having a good game, the goalkeeper for Colchester, but he's conceded twice. He could concede more as well because we look ruthless again. Still under half an hour into the game, and now they're coming forward. Lopez, though, straight in there. That's what I wanted. That's why I brought a new left back. I needed something better in those wing positions. Miles Kenlock's done well for a while, but we needed someone a little bit snappier into the tackle, and that's what he's done there. And he's sort of led a counter-attack. Barry Blackwood on the edge of the box. Oh, it's inches wide. Okay, we've just reached half an hour, but there is another highlight. This game is full of them, or at least the first half is. Pell to Hassan Ali, Osei-Tutu to Edozie, who is the man to watch, I think. He is the man that sort of worries me a little bit. Pell back to Hughes. This looks like it will be a Colchester highlight. They haven't had many, but they've got a goal already. And Lopez has flew in there, and they've got a penalty. I said I wanted someone quicker in with a tackle. Not that bloody quick, Joel Lopez. Big moment in the game here. Dreher for Colchester. He scores. It's 2-2. What a game this is. This is a madness already. An absolute madness. I mentioned how our 4 forward players are loanies. They're all playing really well. So maybe I was right to make this decision to bring in Barry Blackwood today. He's proven me right so far. Zambarek, lovely switch of play again. This wider play is working for us. Holmes now to Mason. We've got to find a ball in really, and Mason hasn't. That's more on Holmes to me. Holmes has got to get it in a little bit earlier, and he hasn't. Dreher now coming forward. He scored from the spot. He couldn't score there. Now that it's 2-2, by the way, Sunderland are top of the league. It's been a heck of a first half. We've been the better team, there's no doubt about it, but we haven't taken all our chances. Kelleher's had to tip one over there. There's just highlight after highlight after highlight. It's relentless. There's another one headed away as far as Thomas. We need to try and win it. Kelleher tips over again. They're coming back into it. They're roaring back into it, to be honest. There's another highlight from the corner. Cardoso heads away. Are we going to get there? Mulvaney might. Dreher's there. Mulvaney's onto it, though. And all of a sudden, it's the red shirts of Walsall streaming forward. There's 4 if he can find them. And he's selfish there. He's selfish. What a first half this has been. 4 goals, about 16,000 chances. But yet, it's 2-2. Wow. To concede the 2 goals we have is a little bit disappointing. They're coming forward here. It could be 3 goals we conceded. Hassan Ali to Osei-Tutu's whipped the ball in. Williams will clear. Magoma's got to look for. He's got to look for Mulvaney. Surely he hasn't, and it's kind of a wasted opportunity. Williams' long ball. Batista Meyer keeps it alive. Barry Blackwood looking to play make in the middle. Lopez. It's hard. Honestly, it's just such energetic stuff right now. Lopez coming forward. Can he find a cross? He does. Andy Holmes. It's a tremendous block by Hartley Sawyer, it said. Mason whips it back in. It looks like that was probably the highlight, to be honest. And it was. Really good block, to be fair. Again, Walsall coming forward here. Holmes to Mason. And can he find a cross? He's got away from Thomas. But Barry Blackwood was a little bit slow on his heels there, which is a bit of a problem. He's only just coming in, though. We have to try and be patient with him. Williams with a really good header, though. Barry Blackwood looking for Batista Meyer. Now to Zambarek. Back to Barry Blackwood, who is starting to really run the game, to be fair. It's out as far as Zambarek again. We're coming forward here. This is dangerous. And, I thought Batista Meyer scored a worldie there. Honestly, this game is such a I don't know, just dramatic. It's whipped in. I mean, what's going on at the back there? It'll come back for Batista Meyer. He's into the box. Mulvaney, it's blocked. And breathe. I can't. They're coming forward now. Oh my God. And Mason's cut it out. Game is full of everything. Literally the highlight. We might as well be watching the full match right now. It's just highlight after highlight after highlight. They're coming forward. Williams with a great header. There's a few of them so far. Magoma's got to be looking over the top a bit more. That's better from Williams. Mulvaney's there first. Evtemov with another good save. Another one. He's had a few now. We've had 10 shots on target. I think we've seen them all. Batista Meyer whips it in. Mulvaney's with a header. Oh, he's got to score. He's got to score, Bryn Mulvaney. It's a big chance. We look the better of the 2 teams right now. I will say that much. But I wonder what changes I can make to to push it into our favour. Barry Blackwood's on a 6.9. He's got himself a goal. I think he's played quite well, but with 20 minutes to go, we'll see if Dylan Levitt can make an impact. The other option is Dennis Politic, and I'm going to make that as well, actually, a double change, just to ramp up the pressure again. There's minutes to go. Highlights have stopped. I said I'd take a draw, and while I do think this game was there for the taking for us, it still might be. Oh, it might be theirs, though. It's whipped in. Oh, he's offside. Oh, he's offside. Okay, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. It might be more important for us, looking at the league table, not to lose today, to be fair. There is another highlight. We're over added time, though. Humphreys is in. Humphreys is in. Oh, Keller has had to make the save. Oh, this has been dramatic. This has been dramatic. That should see us out, though. I just don't think it's a bad result. A 2-2 draw. Looking at the stats, we've played really well. We just haven't got the result. I think we're unlucky. I'm going to tell them you're unlucky. I don't care if Cardozo doesn't like it. Okay, looking at the league table then, as I say, Sunderland top of the league by a point. So it's ebbed and flowed, and I think it will now to the end of the season. It's going to be interesting. But the main thing for us is we're 10 points clear of second place. So the championship comes ever closer. Barry Blackwood scored on his debut, which was good. Batista Meyer was incredible in that game. And he deserves the praise for it. And then we look ahead. We do look ahead. And if we have a look here, I'm looking at Sunderland and I'm thinking, that's the game, isn't it? The season depends on it as well. Listen, that was dramatic as hell. That was dramatic as hell. But we've come away from two difficult type of games with 4 points. And that's really, really good for us. If we continue that form, the championship is in our sights. The League One title might be in our sights as well. If you want to see how we get on, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the videos. Of course, Monday and Friday, 4:30, it's your Football Manager videos in the saddle. Wednesday, of course, Total Extreme Wrestling. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. Like the video, by the way, if you enjoyed that drama, because it doesn't get much more dramatic of a first half than that, because that was madness. So make sure you like the video. As I say, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, breathe. Peace.